So you want to go with writing.
Yeah,
so
I'll go with writing,
Drake is
yeah.
the far better writer, not only for himself, but for others. Because
Yeah, so listen, guys, if you want to watch the full video, link in bio. But we have to talk about this claim.
This one was crazy.
Drake is a far better writer than Kendrick Lamar. I wish I could have debated him on the spot for this. This is a crazy take. Kendrick Lamar has never had any ghostwriter claims. We know that Drake has worked with multiple writers throughout his career. He's also written for other artists like Alicia Keys, Kanye West, and others.
But they're not the most mind-blowing records when it comes to a writing standpoint. And I think the point that Jay was trying to make as well is that there's a lot of simplicity in the writing, which I think is actually valid. Like, Drake makes relatable music. You know, he's someone that obviously speaks to a whole generation.
He's better at hook writing than Kendrick Lamar.
But when it comes
You see, these guys are such clowns, bro. They actually played a video to a part that actually suited their claims. Jerome Wood made a statement that writing hooks is the most difficult thing to do as a musician. And that's actually true. That's the most difficult thing to do. And he made a claim that Drake is better at songwriting than Kendrick Lamar because he's just that better at writing hooks. But these guys didn't bring it. And then they went around with what's the name? Their ghostwriting claims and stuff, bro. This is actually what it looks like to me. It looks like that Jay beat Lou so bad in the debate because he had a debate and Jay beat him hands down. He beat him so bad that Lou has been thinking about it for the past 1.5 months. And he was thinking, oh, I could have said this better, I could have said this better. That's the same thing that's happening to Lou right now. It's basically like you having a conversation with someone and you being beaten so badly in the argument that, oh, then you went to them, to think, oh, I could have done this better, I could have said this better. That's exactly Lou is going through. And that ghostwriting claims, I have a problem with it. We all agree that Michael Jackson is one of the best songwriters in the world, but he doesn't write his own songs. But why is it that Drake always falls victim to it? Drake is being always labeled as a ghostwriter, despite always crediting people who actually write on his songs. And let's not forget the fact, Drake is not just a rapper. Drake is more than a rapper. You get me? He's more than a rapper. Had he been only a rapper like Kendrick Lamar, that's why I can use a ghostwriting claims against him. But with a guy who is into multiple genres, been doing multiple stuff, you can't use that same thing against him, bro. You can't use it against him. It doesn't make sense. Kanye West, one of the most narcissistic people ever in the world, actually respects Drake's pen. He respects it. So what are you talking about? Look, the prompt was even about songwriting, not what hip-hop thinks, songwriting. So when it comes to songwriting, it doesn't matter about your ghostwriting allegation, it doesn't matter about what happened. No, it's basically what you pen down, what you actually pen down. What you pen down, that's what it is about, not what hip-hop thinks, but what you pen down, bro. You niggas always disrespecting Drake's name. Peace, bro.